I have gotten a lot of questions concerning Moductel as a startup that I'm trying to build. And let's track back a bit before I start to proceed on the whole process of how I was able to create Fadea as one of my first AI influences. My introduction to generative AI started in the month of April. And let's say the learning curve was pretty easy. As soon as I was able to understand the difference, I decided to dive deeper into that rabbit hole of generative AI, and then I started practicing. If I'm not working on Moductel or trying to learn about artificial intelligence, I'm on my desk right here editing the video. So I proceeded to make my research on exactly how it works, the best tools to use, and exactly what prompt engineering really is. And then at first it was, more like learning how to work with prompts and understanding the whole idea of prompt engineering. When you dive deeper into generative AI, there's more to the prompts than you actually think. You're not just prompting or telling the AI, you are more like the director of the result that you're trying to bring to life. So you're not prompting as a prompt engineer anymore. You're prompting more like the director of a particular set. Every single detail you have to give to that model so that the model understands that this is what this person wants. So if I'm to prompt the picture, for example, I'll have to make sure the type of lighting is mentioned, the location is set, the whole detail of the model from head to toe, if that is what I'm trying to go for, how long the fingernails might be, or the shape of the eyes, how full her face is she on makeup, if she is, what kind of makeup, is it just mascara, the lipstick, the cheek blushes, so many details packed into one thing. And then when I started to learn more about prompting, I realized that the images got better even in the same tool. So it's not just using the word hyper-realistic, throwing it around. Describe what hyper-realism means to this particular AI model. But that's the thing, a lot of people don't understand this. AI is not smart. AI is only fast at learning. It learns faster than we human beings. Okay, so at the end of the day, it doesn't know what the fuck you're saying. You have to describe it to it. Don't tell it, I want her body to be the shape of a pear. What does the shape of a pear look like? Is it square? Is it round? Explain it. So the idea of Moductel came to my head. I think around 5 a.m. in the morning. I was still awake. I haven't had my night's sleep yet. And then it just hit. And then I realized that, hold on, this could actually work. And so the next couple of days, I stumbled across so many Instagram profiles of these influencers that I personally thought were real people, but they were actually AI generated. And that is the maddest thing that I came across. Like I saw them and realized that you would never be able to tell that this is not a real person unless they actually told you. And even if they did, you would ask for some sort of proof that, yeah, this person is not real. This person does not exist. This is completely generated using AI tools. After hours and hours of research, I decided to create my first ever AI influencer. And the process was more experimental because I had no idea what I was doing. I was making use of the internet as a guide. I was sailing, not knowing where I was going, but I knew I had a map. I knew I had a map leading to somewhere. I've never been there before, so let's just keep sailing the waters. So I spent a whole week tweaking Fadea from top to bottom, and she came out really gorgeous. And then that was when this amazing tool came to life, Higgsfield. And when I came across Higgsfield was pretty decent. They had their Higgsfield soul, they had their visual effects and pretty nice stuffs, but what I was looking for was character consistency. So now, to build an AI influencer, building an AI image of a person or of a character, a girl or a man, is quite easy. But there is something that kills AI, or that used to kill AI, and these two things, that's character consistency and realism. Okay, so you've come across a lot of AI videos and possibly AI pictures as well, where the skin is more like a Barbie doll. It looks plastic, it looks fake, okay, compared to us as human beings and actual real pictures. And then consistency. You come across AI videos where one scene, it's looking like you intended it to look, and then the next scene, it just looks like a totally different character entirely. And then when I realized these two limitations, I made it my life's mission to figure out how to go past this limitation, because at the time this limitation was a huge burden and not a lot of people could figure out how to get this to work. Google's View 3 did not have character consistency at the time, and it's crazy how AI is moving so fast, because I'm talking about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, character consistency was more of a myth than an actual thing that is going on. But right now, character consistency is available in most platforms as long as you can pay for it. So the day that I solved these two problems, which is character consistency and skin realism, I realized that the only limit that I might have for this entire thing to work is my brain and my imaginations. And Moductel was born. So in short, Moductel is an AI creative agency that focuses on building AI influencers and models for brands, and also providing AI agents for businesses and brands as well. So if you're a business owner, you're trying to get, you're trying to fire your customer service agents, and you want an AI agent to take over that position for you to make about 1,000 calls a day, slide in my DM and let's get things started. I think that concludes this really tiring video. I'll see you next time.